Ashish this side. So this is part 3 of Study in France series, and in this part I am going to tell you about the admission process, intake seasons and the documents required for admission in France. So first thing that comes is eligibility criteria. So since the language of instruction at French universities and colleges is French, you are required to prove your command over the language. International students are required to appear for French language test, but don't understand that this is mandatory. This is not. You have lot of courses in English also, but French is an advantage. Now, for each course, a minimum academic record of 70% and above in standard 12 will be required. Foundation and diploma program are available at 60% also. So depending on your score, you can apply, but you must need 60% throughout. That is basic requirement in some of the top universities. But now we come to the language part. So in terms of language, you have English courses also which are available, but French is an advantage. Next is how to apply. So most of the colleges in France accept application. You will have to visit to each college's website to apply. In most cases, you will have to make an account on the college website to provide your basic information, submit the scanned version of your documents and pay the application fee. You will be informed about the application process and stages through this account only. Okay. Now, application fee, most of the institute will charge you application fee to maintain the quality, but you may also find certain institutes which do not charge it. Next comes is steps to apply. So you will search for college and courses, then you will contact school and visit website for information, then narrow down your list of schools. Take the language tests which are required. So in this case, maybe TOEFL, IELTS or French language test. Write motivation letter or statement of purpose and ask for letters of recommendation. Then next is apply to the colleges which fits your interest. Then you appear for video interviews of the colleges that shortlist you, and then if it is accepted, you apply for student visa, and student visa and everything will cover in later part of this video series. Next is SOP. So a statement of purpose is your introduction to the college and admission officers. It is always written in first person and describes the reason for applying to a particular college. It needs to highlight why you are a perfect fit for the college and why the college should accept you. Then you have essays. So essays are also required to be submitted by prospective students. Essays are an important part of the university admission process. Students may be required to write 1 or 2 essays along with a few option essays too. So you have common topics like career aspirations, strengths and weaknesses, skills, experience and reason to consider a particular school are some of the topics which can be asked. Next you have is letters of recommendation. So a letter of recommendation is a reference letter written by a third party describing the qualities, characteristics and capabilities of prospective students to recommend him to the college in terms of individual's ability to perform a particular task or function. The third party could be a professor, direct manager or someone else. Next you have is intake timeline. So the main intake season at French universities is September. So the deadlines would be February till May across different courses and universities. A few universities also offer admission in March as well. So for those universities, you will have intake from November to January. So this is very important for you that you take care of the intake deadlines and plan accordingly. Next you have is the documents required for admission. So you need attested copy of mark sheet, 12th, class 10, 12th of course, and then if you are applying for masters, then bachelor's, or for PhD, then masters. At least 2 academic reference letters from professors who have taught you most recently. If you have work experience also, then 2 letters of recommendation from the employer manager who knows you well and can comment on your professional abilities. Then you have statement of purpose, then your resume, then your score report of language test and GRE, GMAT if applicable. Portfolio in case you are applying for art or design courses or architecture program, then you need portfolio also. Then if you have any certificate achievement, anything in national level you have played, you have any extracurricular activities, then certificate of those you need to provide. And then you need to provide proof of funds, health insurance, a copy of your passport and a couple of passport size photographs also, maybe scanned or in person depending on the form and how you apply. So with this we have come to the end of part 3, In part 4, I'll be telling you about the important exams, cost of study and living, and then we'll talk about scholarships as well. If you have any query on study in France or study abroad, then I have put in the details in description on how you can contact us. You can check there. Please like this video, comment, share with your friends. If you have not subscribed this channel, then please do subscribe. Also, we have a lot of content on this channel, be it different countries, courses, universities, so you can watch that. Just like Study in France series, we have video series on Australia, Ireland, Germany, Netherlands, UK, US, New Zealand, Canada, and a lot more. So you can explore as many videos as possible. I'll see you soon in the part 4 of Study in France series. Till then, stay connected.